Blue Water CRM, cloud-based software specifically designed for collection agencies, debt buyers, and sellers. Let's log in. As you can see, we are logged in as a super user, supervisor, or manager. In this video, we are going to review commissions. So let's go over here and click on the commission structure, and you can see there are 5 links: assign, pay, view, view unpaid, and view paid. Now, a commission record is created whenever a person takes payment. When a person takes a payment is documented in the commission system, and then it waits for it to be assigned and paid. Okay, so let's click on Pay, Change, Commission. I click on Pay, Change, Commission, and what you see here is a list of all the departments currently where payments have been taken. There's also one called Archive or Archived, and this essentially is for old commissions that have not been assigned or for whatever reason where people switch departments. It's unlikely that you will get this on your system, but it's a catch-all in case something does go wrong. Then you have customer service, remote office, and the skip trace department. So let's click on customer service. I'm going to click on agent, and just for the hell of it, let's pick a nice big range. Now, when I do that, you can see for Agent 1, which is my employee number or employee name, you can see the accounts, you can see the date that was collected, you can see the payment amount, contingency, how much of the transaction is going to the agency, the approved date, basically the approved for the transaction, and then you see 2 other columns. So there's the user ID. The user ID is typically who the account is assigned to in a queue. So if it's assigned to a queue, the queue person will appear here. Now, in some cases, the commission ID may be different, meaning, let's just say, for example, that a collector happened to work a particular account while the owner of the account was off for the day. Now, once they take the payment, they may ask and say, hey, listen, I want to get paid for that commission. That commission ID, they can request, there's 2 things. The collector can request from the queue to have that item moved to their queue. When it's moved to their queue, the user ID becomes them. So the queue basically represents an account that is in a queue assigned to a specific collector in the system. The commission ID is who is actually going to get paid for this. Now, as a manager or supervisor, they would be intimately involved with their staff, and they know who it belongs to. And they can actually take that commission and move it to whoever they want. So let's say it's part of the remote office or Skip or another person, or I want to give it to user 1. So I'm going to get user 1. I go here, I click pay, and then I hit submit. One thing you must know about the commission system: the commissions cannot be undone once they are signed. So if you're going to sign a commission to someone, make sure it's right. If it's incorrect, you'll have to do some sort of manual backup for you to rectify it. So if by accident I paid user 1 and agent 1 came to me and said, hey, that belongs to me, you won't be able to go back in the system. And the reason we did that is we wanted to make sure of the integrity of the system so that no monies that have been paid can be moved around or commission structures changed. I don't foresee this happening a lot, but in the case, an email or something like that could follow up. So I'm going to hit submit. When I hit submit, it disappears, and you can see now I only have 2 to contend with. I can also do them in bulk. So if I choose all these and hit pay and then do global submit, it will submit. The next link is view commissions paid. So I'm going to click on that. Let's go to customer service. Let's choose user 1. Go here, we can see that this commission was paid on January 5th. The user ID and the commission ID are already set. This you don't have to worry about because you're not going to change it. It tells you that it's paid, meaning that this is hardened. The pay date was today. This is obviously the one we just did. And the user that got paid was user 1. Now, if I click on another link, there's unpaid by department and then paid by department. So I'm going to click unpaid by department. And what this does is it shows you all the departments in the system, night collections, follow-up, and the things that we've been working on. And you can see the creation of these in other videos. So let's just go to customer service. Let's go in here. And let's see what's unpaid. So I go to unpaid, and as a manager or a supervisor, I could go and see, okay, there's 44 records that are still waiting in limbo that have not been given commission to the employees. So this is a nice way to get all the information. So these 44 records that you see here under the view unpaid commissions should be assigned in the pay change commission area. Now, if I view the next one, which is viewed paid by department, I click on that. I select customer service. Click a date range. And you can see right here for customer service, there was an item paid over the last few months. You can see that it was paid, and this shows you all that's paid. So you keep a running total. You can see what your months look like, what your commission aggregate looks like. But it's a good way just to see what's going on in the system. Thank you for watching this video. Each video is designed to give an in-depth overview of every single component of the system. My goal is to make you a Blue Water CRM expert. Thank you for watching.